Today.
Not a lot, Mr. Walsh.
Well, send him in anyway. Maybe we'll break for lunch early today.
Okay, I'll send the first one in. Hello, Monsieur Walsh. Bonjour. My name is François Piwa, and I have an idea for a movie that you will produce.
Well, have a seat, Mr. Piha.
It is Piwa, Monsieur Piwa. 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 Anyway, as I was saying, I set the scene. A French cafe. A woman sits. A black veil hides her ever so mysterious face. She wears a red. She wears a red velvet dress, I told you.
Sorry.
It had nothing to do with you. As I was saying, she is sipping her cappuccino.
This must be some cappuccino.
The waiter's eyes pierce the back of her head. Suddenly, a black pussycat crosses his path. The fat man spills his latte, and the Eiffel Tower falls off. What do you think?
Wow. What can you say about that? Well, yeah. You know, I hate to tell you this, but it's been done.
Pardonnez-moi?
I'm sorry. Sorry, Mr. Paywad. I just...
Piwa. Piwa. It is Piwa. Piwa. It is Piwa, monsieur. Piwa.
Howdy, sir. My name is Georgina, and I have got this incredible idea for a motion picture.
Yes, I know. Have a seat.
Alrighty. You see, I come all the way from the South, and where I come from, we never see no movies about no farms. Except for Charlotte's Web, but who wants to see livestock dancing with spiders anyway? I mean, so, I thought of this amazing idea about this amazing farm. And on this farm, there's this here field. And in that field is all these people just eating wheat. Camera pans over to a bunch of cattle getting it on in tall grass. Passionate cow embraces an ever so longing sheep. And not only that, but the main character, Farmer Billy Bo Baba Lee III, named after my pa, accidentally puts gunpowder in the chicken feed. Everywhere you look, there's chickens exploding all over the farm. Here a chicken, boom! There a chicken, boom! Everywhere chicken, chicken, boom, boom, boom! So what do you think about my idea?
Well, you know, it's got the traits of a Hollywood formula movie. You know what I mean? I think people are getting tired of watching the same old thing. I think it's too exciting for people to watch. Sorry.
Well, sad as it is, I can understand why people are just not ready for that kind of drama.
Man, I'm getting too old for this job.
Hey, you the movie dude?
I'm the movie producer.
See, I got this idea for a movie.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
See, I'm thinking about this movie starring Keanu Reeves and Jean-Claude Van Damme. See, I'm thinking it starts with Sharon Stone coming to this bank with a machine gun and busting the heck out of the place. And then Keanu Reeves, the police officer, he comes in and tries to stop Sharon, but her two friends, Sylvester Stallone and Jean-Claude, they attack Keanu, beat his face in.
Wow, well, what about love? I mean, is there any love involved?
Are you kidding me? We're talking Sharon Stone. You can't go wrong, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
See, I'm thinking the movie ends with Sylvester Stallone crawling to the edge of a 200,000-foot belly, knife through his head. Where Sharon's hanging, looking up at the helicopters where Keanu Reeves and Jean-Claude are fighting. Keanu slaps the handcuffs on Jean-Claude, but he escapes and jumps out. There's a close-up of his mangled body on the ground.
Wow. So what is the general plot? I mean, what happens to Keanu and Sharon?
I don't know. Let's say Keanu falls madly in love with Sharon, even though she's a terrorist and he's a police officer. He throws down a rope, she grabs on, bullets flying through the air, they embrace, and she shoots him with the gun hidden in her boot. The end.
Wow! That's the best idea I've heard since Speed. Wow. Hey, Marianne, get Mr. What did you say your name was?
Butch Wilson.
Okay, call Mr. Spielberg and tell him that Mr. Wilson has an idea for him. You know, I think we got a winner.
We're part of the comedy club. Due to our lack of creative intellect, we regret to inform you that we cannot compose anything that we found remotely amusing. But in lieu of good spirit and comedic prose, we give you this, some really annoying sounds. We hope that our sideshow has not jaded your perception of the rest of the program. We'd like to reinforce the notion that most of the kids in the club are fine young adults with good grades and healthy teeth. Thanks.
Hey, get some coffee down here, please.
Hello there. What's your name?
Abraham Lincoln, what the hell do you care?
Is that a stage name?
Lady, do I look like I'm from the stage? I just got this money from that guy on Fifth Street trying to buy some coffee and you're bugging me.
Oh, I get it. You're in training, right?
I'm homeless, lady. Think about it.
That is so convincing. Where did you train?
What do you do?
I'm a star.
The star of what?
anything you want me to be. I'm an actress, and I can sing, and I've been dancing for more than 10 years.
Well, how do you live? Money, house, where does it come from?
Well, I work for the city. No, actually, I used to work for the city.
The city?
I used to be a meter maid, but now I kind of, don't really.
Wait a minute. You're the one.
Yeah, I'm the one.
No, you're the one that put that last ticket on my car. Do you know that ticket sent me into debt, and that's why I'm here today, homeless?
No, you see, no, I was never in charge of tickets. I was just in charge of collecting the change from the meters. I wish I could have been in charge of tickets. Wow, that would have been wonderful. And you got to go to court?
Shut up.
Now, sir, that was not very polite.
Just want my coffee, okay?
Well, I don't see how I'm impeding you from getting your coffee.
You're talking to me. I don't want to talk. I just want my coffee.
Well, your coffee isn't here yet, so while you're waiting, you can use your mouth.
Excuse me, miss. I think you've got a real attitude problem.
I have an attitude problem. Well, isn't that beautiful? I was the one who was trying to be friendly while you were the one who yelled at me.
Has anyone ever told you you have a flair for the melodramatic?
Yes. I didn't listen to them. They were just bitter.
Where did you go to school?
Vermont.
Yeah, I thought so.
Exactly what is that supposed to mean?
Well, look at you. I mean, you're just like...
Sir, you know nothing about me.
Yeah, your parents are probably some doctors or something, right?
No. My father was a fisherman, and my mother worked in a button factory.
You must be joking. Do you know what my dad did?
No.
He worked in a dump, okay? He worked his ass off for 10 years in a dump to support me and my brothers.
That was very kind. That was wonderful of him.
He worked in a goddamn dump.
My father came home every night reeking of fish.
You just don't understand, do you?
What am I supposed to understand, sir?
Well, do you know what crap smells like?
Yes, I do, but I do not care for your language.
Coming home from a dump smells worse than that. Here's my coffee. I'm out of here.
Jimmy was an accountant. He led a very boring life. He got up in the morning, and he'd go to work. After that, he'd come home, have some dinner. Then he would go to bed. He did this every day, except for Saturday and Sunday. Those were the weekends. He had them off! He'd usually stay at home those days. Work on tax returns or something like that. Jimmy was an accountant. He led a very boring life. So why did we write this song about him?
We're sorry. We seem to be experiencing technical difficulties. Our regular programming will resume in 15 seconds. We now return to our regularly scheduled program.
dinosaur, see you soon, sticky dinosaur zoo. D-A-K-P-E-D, D-I-Dicky-Di-D-O-Do, Dicky Dino, see you soon.
Hi, are you here to see Principal Richard Cranium?
Wow, look at the fly on Miss Take's face. I wonder why she doesn't shoo it away. I wonder if she can feel it with all that gooky makeup on her face. It looks like plaster. Gross. Maybe the fly will crawl up her nose. That would be funny. Or maybe it will go into her ear and eat her brains for lunch. I bet it would taste like biscotti. I had biscotti for dinner last night. My mommy makes the best biscotti. I bet Mommy's secret ingredient is brains, and that's why I'm so smart. Darn, the fly flew away. Miss Take's lipstick looks like poop. I wonder if I should tell her, like I told Mrs. Seville, that her dress was the color of poop. Then maybe she will send me back to class. I'm hungry. I hope I get out of here before lunch. I think Mommy gave me leftover biscotti. I wonder what Mr. Principal Richard Cranium is going to have for lunch. I heard that he eats Brussels sprouts all the time, and that's why he's so mean, and that's also why he has such long hairs coming out of his nose. What will happen if he is eating Brussels sprouts when I go in there? I bet his nose hairs will get really long, and they will keep growing and growing. Then they will wrap around my neck and try to kill me. Then his eyes will turn red, and he will laugh real mean, just like in the movies, and his teeth will grow really long, and the hair will start to come out of his nose. I will try to scream, but Miss Take will never hear me because she just won't, because they never do. I bet Miss Take is actually one of his slaves, and she grows his Brussels sprouts. She's his right-hand man.
Please step into my office.
Grandes and 2 eternal gulps. There you go. Have a great day.
Brandy, I beg you to meet our newest employee here at Taco Hell, Joe Buttkiss. Joe, this is Brandy. Brandy, this is Joe. He says he's really eager to work here. He says he's been wanting to work here since he was a small child. I thought I'd give him a chance.
Hi, a new recruit, huh? Welcome aboard.
Okay.
Brandy, do you mind showing Joe the ropes? I have a few things to take care of in the sauce department.
Roger, boss. Alrighty, Joe, it's all pretty cinchy. 3 things to remember: menu, machine, and a happy attitude. Here is your hat.
Thank you, and have a nice day.
Go ahead, put it on.
Your way, right away.
Okay, this machine is totally simple. All you do is press the button with the picture of whatever the customer orders. Get it?
Okay, like when someone comes in and can you repeat that?
Okay, say the customer orders a burrito supreme. See this big burrito button right there? You press that and yell 1 burrito supreme. Got it?
1 burrito supreme.
Yeah, don't press it yet though, and you're gonna have to yell the order louder so they can hear you in the kitchen.
Right. Uno burrito supreme!
Not yet. Cancel last order! Okay, Joe, you seem ready. Here comes a customer. Why don't you give it a try?
Your way, right away. Help someone I can. I mean, here I stand. Order, please, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you give me 2 of those flaming fajitas and 2 small colas? Do you still have those free refills?
Okay, yeah. Why don't you give me 2 of those flaming fajitas and 2 of those small colas? And do you still have any of those free refills? fajita button.
It's the one with the flames.
Flaming fajita button.
It might be that one.
Right. Button. Thank you for your cooperation. Your total is $4.22 at the window. Please drive through it.
Okay. Can I have my drinks?
Right.
You!
I'm sorry, let me get that for you.
Just get me my fajita so I may leave.
Your way right away? If I don't look good, you don't look good? If you believe in magic, follow your nose?
Just get them.
Run to the border? There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you and have a nice day. No, I think that went fairly well.
What in God's name is going on in here? Joe, get the taco hell out of here. You're fired. Where am I going to find another?
Hello, I've come to inquire about job applications. You see, I feel that employment in a field such as this would essentially open up a whole new page in my life.
Can you start today?
Affirmative, but
Great.
I don't...
Okay, 3 things. Menu, machine, happy attitude. Get to work.
Can I have, one... Oh, make it 2 large waters and a taco hell melt?
Affirmative. I will promptly enter your request into the food-oriented database. Let's see. 2 non-ethnic tortillas slathered in strips of flesh, supposedly of cow corpses, and saturated in artery-constipating concentrated animal tissue, consisting chiefly of cells suspended with greasy or oily matter. Oh, and not one, but 2 42-ounce containers made from non-recyclable material containing chlorinated water, seething chemicals too many to be filtered, which eventually leads to the deterioration of bone matter and muscle tissue, essentially destroying the entire species of Homo erectus, not to mention the other species exposed to the toxic deposits.